trauma bonds. Got close off of battle scars. Equal pain, so we think it's equal game. Same team, but it's different hearts. Same goals, but it's different shots. Thought we was winning the same. Turns out you were just running me game. Should've known, but I couldn't guess it. It's a damn shame.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Hoop MCs, brought to you by myself, Hassan, and my co-host, Nassim. What's going on, buddy?
What's up, Hassan? How are you this week?
Pretty good, man. We've been having the same intro, I think, since the beginning, right?
Yeah, you got to stay down from day one,
Yeah.
What is it?
Something along those lines, I think.
I don't remember what Drake said, but, no new friends.
No new friends, absolutely not. And I'm for sure not looking for a new co-host, because I'm pretty happy with you.
Hey, man, dude, I love you.
Hey, I love you too. Feelings mutual. We got a pretty, I wouldn't say short, but we got a few topics to talk about here. So first on the list is Joel Embiid. He went down with was it a knee injury, right? Hyperextended, they said.
Yeah. That's what they're calling it.
Yeah, so he's going to be out a couple of weeks. What do you think that's going to do to the Sixers? Do you think that leaves the Nets with an opportunity to kind of just widen that gap for the first seed?
Yeah, I think this is where the Nets just take it and run with it. Unfortunately, This puts the Sixers fighting for the 3 or 4 spot, probably.
Ooh. You think so? Who's number 3?
Milwaukee, and
Milwaukee.
I thought they weren't that far behind either. From what I last saw.
Let me check the standings, right?
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah, no, it's the Sixers have 12 losses, Nets have 13, Milwaukee has 14. So you're right.
Yeah.
They could find themselves, in that type of situation because Ben Simmons, never know about the guy.
Well, since we're 0 for 20, we know he's just going to come out and look like Magic Johnson again. So
Probably. He'll probably have a couple of 25, 15 games, and we're going to be like, oh my God, who could have predicted this? Yeah. So that's the deal with Joel Embiid. I'm kind of upset, though, because he's messing up my MVP ranking predictions,
Yeah.
I gave this guy the number 1 spot, I believe, two times in a row when we did that.
Yeah, same here. But now it's if LeBron capitalizes, it's as good as his, which sucks because Embiid just now became the betting favorite for MVP a couple of days ago, and now that happens. I'm pretty sure Vegas did something.
So do you think LeBron is a clear front runner, or is Jokic more likely to get that second spot?
Oh, no. I think LeBron. For now,
really?
Well, unless something drastic changes. I'd put LeBron. Not putting Chris Paul in there. Just want to put that out there. But
so let me go ahead and just say this: the Lakers have 13 losses. The Nuggets have 15. So if the Lakers are without Anthony Davis for at least another couple of weeks, if the Nuggets somehow climb up and grab that 3rd seed, that narrative is going to get hot around Jokic. I think he might actually be the favorite at some point in the next couple of weeks to a month to win the MVP.
Could you imagine if Jokic wins the MVP? You have Joel Embiid, a tank, LeBron James, one of the greatest athletes, and then Jokic is the one who comes out with the MVP.
That guy's so unathletic. But he's an inspiration to all the chubby people out there.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't really been following his stats lately. I know he was on a triple-double watch alert. Not sure if he's maintained that, but the Nuggets obviously started off slow. Now they're kind of gelling together a bit better right now.
Yeah.
And if they're a player in the trade market, they're only going to get better as well. So. Honestly, the West is pretty wide open. I feel like my opinion slightly changed about Utah.
You're kind of coming to terms with what I've been saying, right? They can't be taken serious?
No, I could definitely still take them serious. It's just I think I was living in the moment like the rest of the people, just because, and respectfully so, they were crushing it, dude. But at the same time, I feel honestly, the whole league is wide open. even though
Yeah.
like the Nets look stacked, you know all those super teams had problems gelling, like perfectly gelling together that first year. So anything can happen. I think that's the beauty of this season.
That's why I'm very worried about Blake Griffin joining them, is because I feel like they started to hit their stride, and I know KD would have came back and then they would have had to figure things out. But now you got to figure things out twice. You got to figure it out again with Blake Griffin joining them, and then you got to figure it out with KD coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even necessarily say the Nets ever hit their stride, just because I think the trio, they played a couple games together, right?
Yeah, it was really
Yeah.
just Harden and Kyrie hitting their stride.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I have no doubt that they're gonna hit they're gonna mesh well together because KD is so easy to play along with, and if Harden's just gonna take that point guard position, Kyrie, he's just gonna, he'll take his man 1-on-1, whatever the case may be. Like they'll be fine. But
Yeah.
it's interesting that you pointed out with the Blake Griffin. Yeah, I think that is something that we'd probably have to watch.
Yeah, if he decides to take like the complete backseat, then that's fine. But if he wants to be one of the guys in the spotlight, then it's gonna mess things up.
Yeah. What I'm interested in seeing is how they what kind of lineup they prefer, like down the stretch. If it's gonna be KD at 5 or Blake Griffin at 5, basically have them as their front court. That's gonna be kind of weird, honestly. Just
Yeah,
I don't-
that's just like a feast for Joel Embiid and Anthony Davis, honestly.
oh yeah. Even I'm trying to think. I think Giannis would probably eat inside as well. Like you're talking about what?
I said I'm not giving it to him.
No, but it's true though. Like Giannis is gonna bully KD, and Blake Griffin, he's not gonna stop him. Like it's gonna be a feast, like you said. I think the Nets, they'll still be favorites, but it's still wide open though.
Yeah, it's definitely wide open. I honestly, I think like what you said last episode, the Nets got Blake Griffin just so he doesn't go to another contender, and I really hope that's the case. Like he's not there to just mess things up, because I thought the team was already good enough to win it as is. Maybe get a couple bench players off the buyout market, PJ Tucker, but I don't know. We'll see.
I wouldn't be surprised if they end up snagging what's his face's name, PJ Tucker, because he's essentially done with the Rockets. The Nets might just go ahead and say like, "Yo, come play with us." And obviously, he has that relationship with James Harden, right? So he'll probably, he already has that in his favor, versus like going to the Lakers. So I think the Nets are just like, no, we don't want you going there because we don't want to give them any sort of slight of chance of winning. The Lakers are in a kind of like a weird spot. Like they don't have anything really necessarily to offer to improve their team. Just because like their salary cap situation, not their salary cap, but like the salaries that they gave their players, it's just like it's a bad return package, and all those picks they gave for AD. Like I think honestly, you're not going to see that Lakers team improve necessarily that much come by the trade deadline.
Yeah, it's almost impossible for them to make any drastic changes. Like the most they could do is just take advantage during the buyout market. But like you said, without AD, I mean, with the picks that they gave away for AD, like there's nothing they could offer to the Rockets, because the Rockets are asking for Tyler Hero for PJ Tucker. So I don't know what the Lakers could offer better than that.
Yeah. Dude, that front office for the Rockets they have no idea what they're doing. I love it though.
Yeah, honestly, they're just salvaging all the freaking young talent.
Speaking of the front office for the Rockets, one move that I'll give them credit for is Kevin Porter Jr. By the way, sick transition. There will be more sick transitions like that in future episodes, so make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share. But no,
literally fist bumping, dude.
I know. You were like, yes!
It's so beautiful, man.
I know, thanks. Poetry in motion. But 2 games right now with Houston since the All-Star break. He finally joined with the team. And what do you think? Like, do you like what you see? Do you I don't know how to put this, but like, are you like surprised with, or not surprised, but like, has he in these 2 games? What's your impression like?
I think he's a hooper.
Yeah.
I want to quote you on your article and say he's a mini Harden. No, but he's got the
That's
he's
what
got
I
the
do,
playmaking
baby.
ability already. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I had no idea he was that great of a playmaker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was caught by surprise, honestly, as well. I thought he was just
Yeah.
crazy athletic, but his playmaking ability was really good.
Sacramento, he had like 11, 12 points with 10 assists. And then yesterday, he dropped 27 and 8. And this is, mind you, with like nobody to play. Like, did Oladipo play yesterday? No, right?
I don't even know if John Wall played. I think it was
No,
literally
he
just Jeff
didn't.
Porter Jr.
You know, you know what it is? Oladipo's on that like no back-to-back BS.
Yeah.
John Wall's still hurt. Christian Wood's still hurt. So this guy's second best player was KJ Martin. I swear to God, he was the second leading. He was tied for second highest score on the team.
They actually gave the Jazz a run. Going
They were
into the
down.
fourth.
They were down by like 25, and then they cut it down to like 4, and then
Yeah.
they fumbled at the end, of course. But
I mean, that wasn't a surprise. They have nobody.
to be honest with you, this season's been weird. Like I haven't felt frustrated one bit. I've been like chilling.
Yeah, honestly, I think the podcast, kind of helps us relieve our frustration now. But I think it's just, we kind of all knew it was coming once James Harden called it quits with us, so can't really expect it.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I was sort of bummed out at first because I didn't know what that draft situation would be like for us with the pick, but luckily we're sucking, so we might actually get Cade Cunningham.
Hell yeah, we suck, baby.
Yeah. No, Cade Cunningham and KPJ with Wood? Oh my God. Holy crap, dude. That'd be sick.
It's actually a pretty sick lineup.
Yeah. And whoever we... Oh, God. I squished my hand. No, but... And whoever we trade for Oladipo...
Do you think we're gonna get him out by the deadline, or do you think it's gonna happen over the off season?
No, I think so. Granted, we might not get much in return, but think about it. Oladipo, he plays the 2. You're trying to give KPJ time, some opportunity to develop. Why would you keep Oladipo on the roster? John Wall's
declined
gonna
our extension anyways.
He declined the extension. You don't want to. I don't think it's going to hurt you if you lose him for nothing because his trade value sucks anyway. So it's not like we're going to get anything good in return. But if you're able to get like a young guy out of it, I said this on Twitter. By the way, follow us on Twitter, HoopMCs. I said this on Twitter that if we're able to get RJ Hampton, like trade him to the Nuggets for like cap filler and RJ Hampton, that makes a ton of sense for both teams because Hampton's never going to crack the roster. He's never going to crack the rotation, excuse me.
Way to put it bluntly.
Yeah, no, he's not, though. Like, you're not going to go ahead. I mean, I don't know if Gary Harris and, like, Will Barton next year, they'll be traded, and then that gives him an opportunity to be in that 2 spot with, what's his name? Dude, the point guard, Jamal Murray. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was like, Jamal.
Yeah. No, but if we trade Oladipo, boom, Nuggets got the 2 that they need. Defensive-minded, doesn't need the ball, yada, yada, fits well. And let's face it, we're not going to get Michael Porter Jr. That's a pipe dream for the Rockets. So you get RJ Hampton, pair him along with KPJ, and then if we draft Cade Cunningham, we'd probably have to draft Kuminga. So he's our small forward. Woods at center, and then Jayshawn Tate at 4.
That,
yes, sir.
I mean, I hope that your dream comes true, but here's what my dream is. We trade
Go ahead.
PJ Tucker and Victor Oladipo and Eric Gordon for James Harden. Just come on back home, baby.
Oh, that's another thing. Eric Gordon's out for like a month too.
Yeah.
So you have no
have nobody.
Yeah. Like if we end up trading Oladipo, like KPJ's like he has that 2 guard. He has that 2 spot without any sort of competition. There never was any competition, but like we can just watch him kind of sort of do his thing and just flourish.
Yeah, his top shot is gonna grow for you, dude.
It's already kind of growing, buddy. Speaking of top shot, how mad are you at me?
I mean, I don't even blame you, honestly. I'm just, it's just you made me wait 3 days and you couldn't even wait like 12 hours. So like, well, whatever. It's all right, man.
The funny thing is, okay, give you guys some context. So there was a pack drop like 2 weeks ago on Saturday. I got one, and it didn't become like we weren't able to reveal it until yesterday. Excuse me. And so everybody was like in the group chat, like, "Yo, this is what I got. This is what I got," and I'm like, I wasn't expecting it to be out now. I thought it would be out tomorrow. It would have worked perfect. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to open it. And then the funniest thing about this is that I got the best player that I've ever gotten in LeBron James, which, by the way, I sold him. I sold
I think that was definitely a smart move. You sold him for how much again? Or you don't have to put it out there, but you sold him for like a good amount.
I don't care. I bought the pack. The pack comes with 3 cards for $14. I sold LeBron for $250.
Holy shit!
So yeah. So
that's actually insane.
Yeah. I mean, I also got Tyler Hero in the pack, but he's not going pretty high at all.
Yeah.
Right now, so it's disappointing.
Can I tell you a little secret?
Go ahead. I love secrets.
I bought a Jamal Murray, like 3 or 550 serial number for like 100 something, and I bought a Christian Wood 350 serial number for like another 100 something. I used all my Ben Simmons money and put it into those.
Oh, you sold Ben Simmons?
Yeah, I sold him for 180.
Let's go. I haven't sold Devin Booker yet.
I invested it into high serial numbers, dude. I don't know if that's going to work.
Well, hold on. Series 1 or Series 2?
We're going to take a quick commercial break so I can double check because I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure you bought Series 2, dude.
Is that bad?
It's just that obviously Series 1 is better.
Yeah.
So what's the edition size on Jamal Murray and what's the edition size on Christian Wood? That's what I want to know.
Let me get you those answers right now because they're popping up. All right, so that is correct. They are both Series 2. Okay, mistakes were made.
Hold on. How much did you buy Jamal Murray for?
Jamal Murray, I bought him for $115, I think.
Okay, it's not terrible.
Christian Wood, I got him for $130.
And that's the dunk one, right? That's the dunk.
Yeah. They're both out of 15,000.
Okay.
Cards. Christian Wood is 363. Jamal Murray is 553.
So I think it's a bit of a risk because I own Christian Wood and I've had him for over a month and he's declined on me since
he's been
buying.
injured.
He's been hurt. That's true. But these, I would honestly, like, I wouldn't bank on these moving for you much until next season. So if your goal is to long-term hold, by all means, bud, go ahead, do it. But yeah, that's my analysis. Congrats, by the way. I'm happy that you're in the Top Shot game.
Well, I mean, just because I figured I could snag a couple low serial numbers, just hold them for next season when the market continues to grow for this, and then just see where it takes or where it goes.
Yeah. So you still have some. You still have a balance to play with, or no?
Yeah. I still have a balance if they do a pack drop or something, which I don't think they will. But if they do, I have enough.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you think that they're done with pack drops?
Sam or your brother was saying maybe not till playoffs, which makes sense because between now and playoffs, what are you even going to theme the pack drop about?
I mean, they're coming up with just names on the fly.
But then that's just going to kill the value.
I mean, they're making money. I don't think they give a crap. But
That's true.
yeah, there could probably be like one more pack drop before the playoffs because the playoffs start in May. So
Yeah.
we got 2 months left. It would be hard. I think honestly, not having a pack drop hurts the company. People are gonna.
But you're
What?
just saying that because you want a pack, don't you, Squidward?
Yeah, pack drops are the easiest to sell. Like you're
Yeah.
guaranteed to make money off of it. But anyways, we talked a lot about Top Shot. We talked about the trade deadline, and we talked about KPJ, and we talked about Joel Embiid. This was a pretty good episode, I would say.
Yeah, I thought it was very smooth going, and I enjoyed talking to you, my friend.
Likewise. Hey, when are you getting the vaccine? I'd love to have you over.
I actually don't know. I'm waiting to see if my friends.
Yeah.
This is awkward.
What are you doing? We're in production.
Let me show him our cat.
Oh my god,
Wait,
dude.
step aside. Be my friend. Look how cute.
So they only see her like feet, dude.
It's actually a really cute cat.
She's in a crazy mood. I can't hear anything Nassim is saying.
Anyways, guys, we're really
Hoop MCs.
yeah.
Let's
They-
go.
All right, get out, man. What is this? Amateur hour? Okay. So I think we found our promo for next episode.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys. Yeah, no, hold on. Sorry. Go ahead. Answer the question.
Why are you yelling at me, dude?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just fuming right now. Go ahead.
I'm just waiting to see if anyone turns into like an alien or a monkey, and if they don't, then I'll probably get it. No, but in all seriousness, like I'm genuinely trying to find like a good one to go to. I'm waiting to see like which vaccine is like determined the most effective. Because I know they just released the Johnson Johnson, which is like
they already have this information though.
But I thought they just released like the Johnson & Johnson like a week or two ago, which was 1 shot instead of 2.
Yeah, but Moderna and Pfizer have a higher like what's it called? Like protection, if that makes sense.
Oh. But
Like
do
the
they have the
efficacy.
info for Johnson & Johnson available? Because that's the one I prefer. I wouldn't want to wait like to go do 2 shots and just get one over with.
Because you're a busy guy.
Well, that and I just don't want to get 2 shots.
Yeah, but you're also a busy guy. So I'm
Sure.
assuming that's the reason why. I don't know about Johnson & Johnson. I actually got my first shot. I got a Moderna shot. So that's why I'm asking, because once you're vaccinated, bro, we could come in here, have actually a good conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we can hug.
and we can hug. A little smooch
bro.
action, cheek. Who knows
I'm
what'll
literally
happen?
looking up a schedule right now, dude.
Yeah. But just let me know. So I don't know why we're doing this on air. Anyways,
Yeah,
guys,
honestly.
we appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. Please like, comment, and share. We're on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Help us out with subscribing to our YouTube channel. We're trying to grow that out. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter for Hoop MCs. They're always in the description of whatever platform that you guys are listening on. So we do appreciate that. We are posting like little snippets of our videos on Instagram and Twitter. So be sure to check us out on there. So that's all I got. We will see you guys next week. Nassim, you have anything else to wrap it up with?
Yeah, if you guys stuck around for the last 4 minutes, I appreciate it. And thanks for the support. We'll see you next week.
All right. Peace.
Later.
Trauma bonds, got close off of battle scars. Equal pain, so we think it's equal game. Same team, but it's different hearts. Same goals, but it's different shots. Thought we was winning the same. Turns out you were just running me game. Should've known, but I couldn't guess it. It's a damn shame.